So why should anyone care about Medicare? What's going to happen to it? Is it going to be paid for? Is it not? You think of Medicare, it's just kind of this federal program that's out there. What is it? Does it affect me? Well, it pays for the health care for about 3 million Ohioans. That's 1 in 4 of us. So if anything bad happens to that, it's going to affect the state. In fact, what's happening now is a possible elimination of Medicaid payments for all of those 3 million people in Ohio. Now, this is a worst case scenario, but let me lay out what's happening here. First of all, the state legislature, which is controlled by Republicans, is mad at their fellow Republican governor, John Kasich, for expanding Medicaid. Because they are angry at him, they try to put more controls over spending Medicaid money. He has to come and ask them permission. It's actually the state controlling board, which is a panel of legislators headed by an appointee of the governor. So kind of some bureaucratic stuff. But they need, basically the Kasich administration needs to ask permission to get the Medicaid money, pay for all that health care in Ohio this year. So that meeting is coming up later in October. They were going to do it in September, but they heard they weren't going to have the votes. They thought this was just going to be routine. The money's been set aside. The administration is just now asking they can use the money that's set aside. But again, this goes back to the Republicans unhappy with the governor, who is a fellow Republican, of course, and how he's handled health care. And they're also a little suspicious of some of the figures that have come out about Medicaid, some of the spending numbers. You know, it's a multi-billion-dollar program, and numbers are up, numbers are down. It's a little confusing to follow. So again, this would affect anyone with lower income who's getting health care. People in nursing homes, people getting hospital treatment. It's drug addicts trying to recover. It's pregnant moms. It's just all sorts. It's got to be people you know. It's going to affect all of us. So this is going to come to a head at the end of the month at the state controlling board. If they don't get the money, the administration says the money runs out in May and all that will disappear. So we'll keep you posted on what's going to happen. Thanks a lot.